President Trump has proposed a tax overhaul for both businesses and personal.
Ronson Shamoun of RJS Law and USD Law School professor is here for what this means for your wallet. Ronson, good morning. Always good to see you.
Good morning, Shali.
All right, let's start with those standard deductions. How much exactly are we talking about?
He wants to double it. So currently a married couple, it's about a little over $12,600. He wants to double it to about $24,000. So it's across the board. He wants to double it for single people, for married couples. So it's going to help everyone.
It's going to help everybody. What about itemized deductions?
Well, right now he wants to put some sort of cap on it, but he hasn't currently specified what sort of cap. But he's going to leave the charitable deduction in place, the retirement savings in place. But he does want to get rid of the state and local tax deduction. And that mainly affects people who are higher income. About 90% of people who make over $200,000 deduct their state and local taxes, and he wants to get rid of that. So that would help some of the it would hurt some of the people who make more than $200,000 per year.
Okay, what more specifically does that mean for folks here in California?
Well, that would affect California tremendously,
Sure.
because any of the states that have high state taxes, it would affect them because it's a big deduction for you to be able to deduct your state and local taxes. So people who live in states where there's high taxes, it would hurt them the most. So it would hurt us here.
Okay, this one, Ronson, will probably affect a lot of people. A third way, the child care tax break. So where are we at now, and what are the changes that we would see?
Well, right now, for one individual child, it's capped at about $3,000. What Trump is proposing is a deduction for the average cost of child care in the state that you reside in. And additionally, you could set aside $2,000 for future costs for elderly or for children. So he's tentatively wants to increase it to whatever the average cost is, because $3,000 truly is not a good amount of money to cover.
Right. Yeah, we know that when you have kids, you know,
Yeah.
it costs a lot more than that.
Exactly.
During his campaign, though, he wanted for what, 2 tax breaks? Is that what we're going to see?
Yeah, so he wants to increase the amount of the credit itself,
Okay.
and then he wants to allow you to kind of save for when costs go up, and you could put an additional $2,000 away for future use, and that would grow tax-free.
So many questions in trying to wrap our minds around this. Estate tax elimination. What does that entail?
The estate tax. So basically, when you die currently, there's an estate tax. Anything over $5.45 million for one individual is taxed at about 45%. He wants to get rid of that and not tax that.
Okay, is there any other big changes? This is very complicated, Ronson.
I'm trying to get to the bottom of overall, with all the plans
Yeah.
Ronson sees over his career, is this good? Is this bad? Is there a way that you can judge it immediately before it's actually implemented?
Well, I mean, there's two thoughts on tax reform, whether you believe that lower taxes are going to stimulate the economy, or you believe that higher taxes are going to help fund programs. So I believe that the lower taxes will help stimulate the economy.
Sure.
It's going to put more money back in individuals so that they could spend money, because spending is what truly stimulates the economy. And if more people have more money to spend, that creates that cycle of growth. And I think overall it's going to be great. Taxes are kind of high right now.
Yeah, they are.
I'll say. It all has to do with, I guess, it's like you said, your philosophy and how you view the economy and how it works in which direction.
Exactly.
We'll see what happens. Ronson, we thank you as always for your expertise on this.
Thank you, Raul. Thank you, Shali.
You got it, bud.